Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do a much anticipated review, and I know so many people are talking about this bag, and it has been an extraordinary hit for Coach, and it is the Coach Page 27. I know so many people who have purchased this bag. I know so many people have purchased it at full retail price, and I have to agree with them that it is an extraordinary little bag, and it is certainly styled super well and is very modern, which I appreciate from Coach. So I want to take you through this bag, give you guys my impression of it. So if you're interested in it or it's a style that you've been eyeing, you can pick it up during the next sale or whenever you want. If you have the money to pay full retail price, I mean, you go. So I picked this up during the recent fall sale. I picked it up for 30% off with an additional 12% back with Ebates. So that made it a pretty good deal. You guys know I'm super cheap. I usually like to keep bags when I think of purchasing them under the 50% off retail price mark, but I made an exception for this bag because so many people have been talking about it, and I was just so curious about it, and also I'm not sure that I'll ever see it at 50% off retail just because it has been so popular. So obviously this one is in the color Oxblood, and it has the brass hardware with the rivet detail on it. And what I didn't realize about this bag, not only does it have this gorgeous rivet detail all the way around, and also all the way around the back side, but it has so many other gorgeous hardware details that I can't wait to share with you all. So first impression, it is a very sleek and modern designed bag. Between the hardware and just the shape of it, the closure, and how interesting it is to look at, I mean, I just think it's a big success in that regard. The leather quality, of course, is just impeccable. The color is lovely. I think they have these in some other really nice neutral colors, but I thought this was the most interesting one to me because it isn't a gray or a black or something so basic as that. It's neutral, but it has some interest to it, which I love. So you can see here, I'll show you guys the rivet details up close. They are flat rivets, and also around the back side, all the way around. You have this big chunky turn lock here. It says Coach 1941 on it. And then we start in with the other great hardware details. We have all of this chunky side hardware. The strap clip itself is super chunky and kind of exaggerated, which I really like. Then you have the beautiful Coach hang tag, of course, and it has this flash of like saddle brown on the other side. And what I didn't realize about this bag when I purchased it is all of the T-rose details that it has. So you can see it has the T-rose detail here on the tag, and then additionally on the strap holes are trimmed with a metal T-rose detail, which is so freaking cute. I wasn't expecting it. When I pulled it out of the box and pulled the wrapping off the strap, I was like, whoa, that is real cute. And then you can see even the hardware here is stamped Coach. So let's open it up. I'll show you how it opens. It's just a simple turn lock. You know, Coach is famous for their turn lock closures. They use them on a lot of different stuff. Then you have this kind of strap that lifts up and over, and then what you have here is actually kind of like an envelope type closure. So there's an overlap that happens here with this back piece overlaps over the front piece. Now let's see if I can get a good shot of the inside. This bag had way more organization than I was expecting. It has a huge side pocket that goes all the way along the length of the bag in the back. It has a huge pocket that goes all the way along the length of the bag in the front. And then you have the middle compartment, which has a snap pocket and a zip pocket. And the middle part is just the normal fabric that you see a lot in Coach bags, whereas the inside of the large pockets on the side is actually more leather. So what I've been doing is putting a lot of my stuff in the center section, as you can see, and then either slipping my phone in this front big pocket or the back big pocket for a kind of easy access. So let me show you what I've been carrying in here. You can see I still have the tags on because I'm tacky like that, you guys. I don't take those tags off till I'm sure I like it. I have my big glasses case in here. I have my emergency pouch I always carry. I have my medium-sized wallet. I have a pack of tissues, and I have my hand sanitizer. And I've also been putting my car keys in that snap pocket area. And then, like I said, I've been putting my phone in the front of the bag. But I want to show you some more of what can fit in here, just so you know, because it is kind of a narrow bag. You're not going to get anything super wide in here, but it is pretty spacious. And you can see they've given it, let me see if I can show you, it's gusseted. See? On the outside pocket, those outside pockets, the inside outside pockets, you know what I'm talking about. So you can fit a good amount of stuff in here. Like my small umbrella fits down in there just fine. This, you know, good decent sized pouch would fit in there. I could put my glasses case on top of that. I could put probably the rest of this all back in and it would close because it is gusseted so it can expand. I did also want to show you what a full-size wallet looks like going into here, just so you would know. So here's my full-size Fry wallet. You can see that fits in just fine, no problem with the opening. Here's an even bigger wallet, my Coach 4x8, big old honkin' wallet. That also will fit in just fine. Okay, so if you're a full-size wallet lady and it annoys you to switch, this is a good bag option for you because it is, you know, a little bit on the smaller scale in terms of size. But I feel like you can fit, because of how the opening is designed, you can fit a good amount of stuff in here. The one, well, there's a couple cons to this bag, but I would say getting in and out of this opening is a little bit fussy, okay? Because you're having to not only do this guy, right? But then you're having to do this, and then reach your hand in and see your stuff. So if you're somebody that gets annoyed when you can't just look in your bag and see what you have, then I might avoid this bag because yes, getting in and out it's fussy and there's no outside pocket. So if you're gonna put your phone in here, you have to do this every time you get your phone in and out. That could be annoying for some people. What I did sometimes is not lock it. Just lay this over the top so I could avoid one step by doing the turn lock and just fling this open and go in. So let me show you how it looks on. And this has been another complaint from people about this bag, which is the strap is kind of weird because it's not, okay, I'll just show you. I have this on close to the shortest setting and I really like this length for me. It's like a short drop shoulder bag, maybe a 12-inch drop. You can swing it behind, it hits you at the elbow, so you can swing it behind you out of your way. I will say this bag is very lightweight compared to what I thought it would be, and I think that is because the strap is so nice and thick and flat, it really carries the weight well. I just think this is a really comfortable spot for a bag, where it hits right here in the curve of your body and you can kind of rest your arm on it. Now, let me show you this bag on the longest setting. You look at the shape of this bag, or at least I looked at the shape of this bag, and the first thing I thought to myself was, that would be a really cute crossbody, right? It kind of has that like square, narrow shape that has that kind of crossbody vibe to it, but you really can't do that with this strap. It's not nearly long enough. So here it is on the longest setting. So if you're a long drop shoulder bag kind of girl or boy, this is what it would look like. But you certainly can't do crossbody. This is like crazy short. I need like probably 6 more inches of strap. So thinking about picking up a novelty strap for it. My friend Alana suggested the black novelty strap that has these same rivets on it, and it has the brass hardware. It would look really cute with it, which I think is a great suggestion. There's some other straps I've been eyeing out there that have the Oxblood color in them, but I think it would look so great as a crossbody. Why didn't they give us a longer strap? Like, look how cute that would be on your hip. Like a messenger, it has that messenger kind of squarish vibe to it. And it's nice and narrow. So I'm interested to get a novelty strap and try it out. The other thing I wanted to show you real quick is the bags I have that it reminds me of. So the first bag I have that it reminds me of is my Tory Burch Fleming medium convertible shoulder bag. okay? This is in the color Norwood. So you can see they kind of have a similar vibe. They got the goldish hardware, they kind of got that dressy vibe going on. The Tory Burch has that nice big tassel on it. This would look great with a tassel on it, I think. That'd be something else you could add to kind of jazz it up a little bit. The other bag I have that this kind of reminds me of is my Michael Kors Sloan in the color Cinder. And you can see there's a size difference here. Sloan is smaller. But I actually feel like they fit around the same amount of stuff because the Sloan expands so much and the leather is so smushy and unstructured. You can really cram a lot in this little bag. But that kind of remind me of the same kind of shape, same kind of vibe. But when you look at these two next to each other, the Tory Burch and the Michael Kors, I feel like these are kind of traditional. They have the quilted leather and the diamond pattern. It reminds you kind of Chanel type vibe, really classic. And I feel like this bag from Coach is very modern. And so I have to applaud them for that because I feel like they thought outside this typical box and they came up with something that works casually. It works as a dressy bag as well. It expands, you can fit a good amount of stuff in it. I just feel like if they work on the opening just a little bit and then maybe add some different strap options for us, this could be like the perfect bag. Just a couple little things to tweak on it. I really like it. I think I'm going to cut the tags off and keep it now that I've used it for a little bit. So I recommend it to you guys definitely if you're interested. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you supporting my channel. If you have not subscribed, I hope you will, and I hope you will come back and watch my next video. All right, guys, I'll see you then. Bye.